What's going on, Corey from the Breakevens, giving you another AFL Supercoach video today. We're continuing on with our player profiles with one of the most popular picks in our forward line. It's gone from the Doggies over to the Saints. It is Jack Macrae. But before we go into him, if you missed any of the other videos, make sure you go check them out. Give them a like and subscribe to the channel for daily AFL Supercoach content this pre-season. You can also find me on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, The Breakevens. And lastly, the Breakevens have a Supercoach League for you to join. It's an unlimited league. To join, you need to use code 266136. And once again, that is code 266136. With that all done and out of the way, let's get into Jack Macrae, who comes in at 392.2k as a forward only. It's been a while since we've had him as a forward only. Shout out to those who remember those days. In 2024, he averaged 72.8 Supercoach points, which was very, very low. But his best average came in 2021 when he averaged 128.6 Supercoach points. Absolutely insane. So what has happened in that 3 years? So basically last season, he got bevoed. Classic bevoing. So out of favor, lost his spot, absolutely dominated. Those who came in for him played really well. Those young guys, Ed Richards played really well in that role. You had Treloar have, a career best season. You have Bont and Libber in there who are absolutely smashing it. So there wasn't any room for Macrae. So when he did come back, he was put up forward or he was played on a wing, which aren't very Supercoach friendly roles. And in saying that, he started as sub as well. So he had VFL games, he had sub games, he was mainly forward. He just got bevoed. So he got the sub vest 3 times and he was all 3 times he was the starting sub. But he did have 3 VFL games where he went at scores of 143, 146, and 149. They are AFL fantasy scores. I believe there was like 190 Supercoach point game in there or something. He got like 50 touches. It was insane. But he's too good for VFL. Yes, he's 30 years old. So he's getting on the older side, but he still has a lot to give. So he's gone to the Saints, which I think is perfect for him. They need a midfielder to help back up Jack Steele. So Brad Crouch gone. Zach Jones, he's been injured. He's getting older. He doesn't have the tank. They've got Windhager in there. They put Philippou through there. Pretty young group of guys. And then obviously you have Jack Steele. So bringing Jack Macrae in could really boost that midfield and give those younger guys some experience and almost like a mentor to help them. But how much mid time will he get? Will he be a full-time mid? I can definitely see him getting 70% CBAs. He might even get 80%, but I'm just being safe. We've set 70%. I think he could play an inside-outside role, but I'd probably say for the most part he's just going to be in that midfield. He's a classy player. They need someone who can kick. Jack Steele isn't the greatest kick, and Jack Macrae, even though at the start of his career he wasn't the greatest kick, he's really worked on it, and he is one of the better kicks. So it's just such a Supercoach friendly role, and he's under 400k, and he's a forward only. Do I think we'll see him play up forward? Maybe in small spurts. Maybe he rests forward, but we don't really want him there. Now, he does have a career disposal efficiency of 74.7, which is pretty good. Now, I do want to go through his CBAs, sort of what I did with the Luke Parker player profile, which if you haven't seen, go check that out. So in 2020, Jack Macrae had 74% CBAs and went at an average of 121. In 2021, he had 77% CBAs and went at 128.6, which was his best Supercoach year. In 2022, he had 64% of CBAs for 115.2 average. In 2023, he only had 36% CBAs, but still went at 99.9 of an average. Now, in 2024, he only had 12% of CBAs, and we know he scored 72.8 Supercoach points. So, if we're looking at that, and I mean, anything over 60%, you can basically lock in 110 average. You know, there was 2022 when he went 64%, he still went 115. And if you get 70%, you got averages of 121, 128. Do I think he's going to repeat that? No. I'd highly doubt if he went 128. I think 115 is probably more his mark, but he has the potential to go 120. So I think he is a must. At 392.2K in the forward line, someone who's going to almost play full-time mid. Again, if you get 60% CBAs, you're probably looking at 105, 110 average. So I think we just put Macrae in, we lock him up, we throw the keys away, and it's done. You need Jack Macrae in your side. And on that note, that will do it for today's video. If you liked it, make sure you go check out all the other ones that you may have missed. Give them a like and subscribe to the channel for daily Supercoach content all the way to round 1. You can join the Breakevens Supercoach League by using code 266136. Again, 266136 to join that. And find me on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, The Breakevens. I'll be back tomorrow with another video for you all. So make sure you subscribe and you know when that drops. I will see you again tomorrow. And until then, it's bye for now.